Hey everyone, Shannon here for another weekly recap. I probably shouldn't say that, it's just like monthly at this point. Honestly, I just haven't really been that into this season of Big Brother or that excited about this season. I don't know if it's just, um, I hope it's not Big Brother in general because I was so into Big Brother Canada 3. I was, really good about getting uploads up every week for that, and this season I just kind of like I've been even like failing on like watching the episodes even. Like I've just fallen so far behind. I think part of it might be because I'm in Canada, can't watch the live feeds, so it kind of takes away my experiences and takes away my, true opinions of things and what have you. So it's just a bit harder for me to feel very into it, and a lot of the more likable people that I like with the bigger personalities left super early, which I know happens a lot, but and honestly, I've just been kind of disappointed, but some people that I really didn't like or thought were boring turned out to be not so boring. So, I mean, there's that, but I mean, they're all good people, but it just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking though, because I've been listening to a ton, like basically everything that Rob Cesternino has posted on his Rob has a podcast website. I've been listening to about Survivor, and I'm super excited about Survivor Second Chance season. So I'm thinking that I'll start doing videos about that. I don't consider myself to be a Survivor expert by any means. I've always been more into Big Brother, but lately, I don't know. It's been kind of interesting being so, into the sort of Big Brother world or Survivor world rather instead of the Big Brother world. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll start that, which helps because Big Brother's ending, so I won't have huge gap between now and when does it end? Soon? Yeah, soon. I swear they drag out these seasons forever, but because we're on week 11 right now, and then there's week 13, so in a couple weeks, and then Survivor will start too. So that kind of leads off perfect because Big Brother Canada wouldn't be back until it usually starts in March. I want to say March, February, March, around there. Anyway, so I mean, now until then would be a while, and but yeah, so I just been between not being very interested in this season and working, and when I went on a 5-day vacation, it wasn't I didn't go far. It's just kind of, I guess it technically is an island. It's not that far from home. It's just like an hour and a half ferry ride. So yeah, that was cool, and it was just to see my fiance's sister and her husband and their twins, which is so cool. So yeah, my future niece and nephew, all that, got to go away and see them for 5 days, and that was probably one of the better things, just because I had been so stressed and so crazy about switching jobs and just kind of getting frustrated not finding full time. And there I go, rambling about my life, and you don't care. Okay, so but I am gonna power through and try and get through the rest of the season. Hopefully get one up next week, if not for sure one for finale, and then I'll get into Survivor stuff, which as long as, I mean, there's actually nothing that can go wrong because there's so many people on Survivor that I like, and even if I passionately hate something, I'm still really into it. Like last season, if Mike didn't win, but I was really into like just sharing my opinions about it, and it was the first time I kind of got into that, and then I started listening to everything that Rob had been posting on his website about Survivor with him and Stephen Fishback, um, who's going to be on Survivor Second Chance actually, so that's super exciting. So I started listening to that more, and then I started listening to his evolution of strategy of Survivor stuff, and let me tell you, it was fantastic. Like, yes, I listened to it. I put my headphones in my ears as I fall asleep, but I am generally like intrigued, and sometimes I literally have to turn it off because I won't go to bed because I'm listening to it so much. It doesn't like bore me to sleep or anything. It's just like, I don't know. I'm weird. I listen to podcasts as I sleep. I listen to their Bachelorette ones. It was so cool having seen their Jordan Parhar from Big Brother Canada 3. being on it, and I just rambled for 5 minutes about nothing. Okay. So anyways, I'm not even gonna bother going into whatever. Right now we're at Steve being HOH, and then he nominated Austin and Liz. Oh god. I was so worried that Steve was gonna screw up HOH again, because like last time he was HOH during that double eviction, he got rid of Jackie. What? Well, didn't make sense. And it was like they finally sank in that they have to get rid of that 3. There's 3 of them. 3. Like, that's a huge chunk of people to not care about. Like, most people, like, they're all threatened by, Shelley and Clay, and they were just 2 people. And they're threatened by James and Meg, and Jason and Davon, and just like they're always threatened by these 2. But these ones had 3. They had Austin, Liz, and Julia. What? And like, there's twins and then a showman. And you're not targeting them. Why? Why are we scared of them? Like, when Liz and Julia didn't know who Sigmund Freud was, I was just like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I jokingly called them a little bit like, I'm gonna confuse with Siegfried and Roy, and I'm just like, are you just, the psychology minor and sociology major in me was just like cringing. I keep saying major and minor, even though I guess technically those are my degrees, but yeah, it was just kind of infuriating to be like, wait, you don't, and you're in a social experiment and you don't know it. Oh, but yeah, so it just kind of showed how sort of unintelligent, and why aren't they targeting these people? Why are these people even in anywhere near the final 6 is ridiculously baffling. And it just kind of goes to show you that sometimes just having numbers and kind of having a physical competitor on your side is a lot, can be powerful, even if you don't really have a lot of strategy or, smarts with it all. You can still sort of be intimidating in the game Big Brother, which is kind of interesting, and, sort of the more kind of diverse sort of side of it, and how anyone can kind of really win it if, you get in the right alliance and what have you. But oh my god, Steve nominated Austin and Liz, and then did that so that because I figured that of the 3 of them, Julia would be the least likely to win Power Veto, because she really doesn't win much. Stuff that she has won's kind of been luck-ish, I want to say. So she's not really someone to worry about, per se. So, yeah, and then I read online that Austin won veto. I haven't read beyond if he's going to be stupid and use it on Liz. If he does, then he deserves to go home, because, like, play it for yourself. Like, you said you're going to be Judas, and, like, and I don't even think she really likes him. I don't even know if they're going to last beyond this. So just play for yourself. Like, take yourself off the block. Hopefully Steve will then put up Julia, and then one of the Forsaken twins with their god-awful annoying voice. Sorry, it just gets grating kind of hearing it over and over. And I say that about some people sometimes, that even that, like, I adore. Like, if I had to listen to their voice all the time, I'd go crazy. But, yeah, so they're going to be down to 2 either way, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm excited, as long as Steve doesn't do anything stupid and as long as he doesn't put up Johnny Mac, I really don't care who leaves out of the 4 of them. I mean, Vanessa at this point kind of does deserve to win, just because has the most strategy, but she still kind of irritates me. And I don't want to be like mean, but she does. And that is my fiance's Facebook going off right now. One of his groomsmen is messaging him. Apparently I should learn to shut things on his computer before I start filming, but whatever. So yeah, let's see, who do we have left? No, there's only like 6 of them, but Austin. I'm just hoping that he won the veto, because I'm hoping I haven't read any spoilers, or not spoilers, but like I haven't read any live feed updates or done any of that. So if I sound stupid, whatever. But whether it's now or later, whatever, I'm hoping that there's that veto where you have to like do the random things, and or like where they have to like people burn their clothes or like shave their heads and stuff. If someone can just shave his beard or just cut the stupid ponytail off of it, I'd be so happy. Like, so happy. It's so disgusting. Like, just get rid of it. That's how I feel about him, and maybe I'll think differently if he gets rid of that. Johnny Mac, I love Johnny Mac. It was a very conflicting feeling for me having my last draft pick Becky up against him, but I really did want him to stay over her just because, I mean, she, I just liked him a lot more personally. He's just very entertaining and wonderful. And he may not be the best at this game, but he does get it, and he's just very funny in the process. And a lot of people don't really see his strategy, but I do. And I see that he understands things. He understands players. He told, Steve about how putting up Austin and possibly getting rid of Austin instead of one of the twins might be better because Vanessa and Austin do have a strong relationship. So she'd be more likely to stick loyal to them rather than Austin. Which, was perfect, and he understands people's relationships. He's just not very good at executing and going forward with those plans sometimes unless, the alliance kind of falls into place for him. So he just doesn't have a very good social game, but he understands the game really well. So I'm definitely rooting for him to get to Final 2. Or at least get America's favorite if he doesn't. I should probably turn that off, but whatever, I'm almost done. Julia is useless. If she gets to the end, she's gonna get 50,000. She's never gonna win. Why is she there? She's kind of just a sidekick for Liz, and that's about it. Steve stopped being awkward and scared and weird, which is good. Because honestly, it was just entirely infuriating. Like when he was just being way too awkward, way too weird, and everything. With people, and with who he was nominating, like he tried to throw the HOH when they were winning it, and then roommates are downstairs. So I'm glad that he's at least kind of recognizing the game and playing in the game better, and kind of out of that whole super fan sort of funk that he was in, and just being like, yeah, this is what I'm here to do. I gotta do what I gotta do, and just doing it finally. And Vanessa, like I said before, she's kind of just playing the best sort of strategic game, even though I'm not like the biggest fan of her. But she is very good at manipulating, kind of getting what she wants every week, getting who she wants out, but she's not very good at maintaining those relationships and kind of still having people like her despite, evicting them like, a lot of the greats were, or like say Derek was last season. Or like how like Will could kick you out of the house and you'd still adore him, you still vote for him to win. So she's very good at getting what she wants, but she's not so good at maintaining those relationships with people and still having that social game for jury in order to win. Not saying that she can't win, because it just depends on how people vote, how they think, and whatever, but yeah, it's just a little bit complicated. So yeah, I will hopefully get 2 more videos out, and for sure at least 1 more, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Sorry I rambled for the first 5 minutes. But yeah, follow me on Twitter at sbauer17 and subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, all that fun stuff. Okay, bye.